Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new, my name is Marissa, also known as Homemaking with Marissa. Today's video is going to be a what I eat in the day, a grocery haul, all sharing meal plans from the new WW Personal Plan. I was extremely chatty in this video, so we're going to dive into a ton of different things that have been on my mind. I'm going to be sharing my workout routine with you. And then I am also going to be sharing our 2021 Advent calendars and which ones I selected. If you are new to my channel and haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below. Starting out the day the same as always, I always have 2 cups of coffee. I've said before that I don't track my coffee, but I don't think that it would amount to anything anyway with the small amount of almond milk that I'm using. I am just using unsweetened original almond milk. This is probably 2 tablespoons of almond milk in my coffee. And then I've talked about these before. I will link them in the description box down below. I get them off Amazon. They come in a variety of flavors. It's just stevia sweet drops in a chocolate flavor. And see, they don't have any sugar, calories, anything in them. It is 10:07 in the morning, and I loosely try to do intermittent fasting, though I drink a coffee and I don't drink it black every day, and some will say that that breaks your fast. So whatever the case, I just delay breakfast and I try to stop eating after dinner every day. I found that late night snacking was one of my problematic areas. I would just kind of mindlessly eat in the evening. My husband is a huge late night snacker, and sometimes I would snack at night just because he was doing it and not because I was at all hungry. So I've tried to focus a little bit more on intermittent fasting, and really for me that's just delaying breakfast, don't eat after dinner. Anyway, I am having another pumpkin smoothie, and I know that it's December and that might be a weird thing to eat, or drink, but I am obsessed with these. I shared them in my last what I eat in a day video. It's a recipe loosely based off of Jennifer L. Scott's pumpkin smoothie. It has frozen banana, almond butter, almond milk, pumpkin pie spice, pureed pumpkin, vanilla extract, and Greek yogurt. She puts flaxseed in hers and she puts more almond butter in hers than I do, but I made a huge batch of these at the beginning of the week and just stuck them in mason jars in the refrigerator and have been pulling them out every morning. I find that another issue outside of snacking in the evening that I was having was I would eat convenience foods because I'm very good about planning ahead for my kids. I am awful about planning ahead for things that I am going to eat throughout the week to just make it easy on myself to make good choices. So by making a huge batch of this smoothie, sectioning it out throughout the week, I'm finding that to be quite convenient, and I do not mind having the same thing every day for breakfast. I am really routined, and if I don't have to think about it and I've already prepped it, that's a win in my book. So I'm going to have this smoothie, which for my plan is 3 points. I will be having another cup of coffee, which isn't this mug, so cute. My husband and I got Mr. and Mrs. mugs shortly after we got married. Oh, that's attractive. We have coffee all over the top of this. After we got married, I think it was our first trip going to Disney after getting married, and I think these are absolutely adorable. We're huge Disney fans in my family. Let me know in the comments, are you a Disney person or not? Because I find that people either are obsessed with Disney or just absolutely do not understand the appeal and have no interest in Disney whatsoever. We go to Disney not annually, but like every other year we take the kids to Disney. My son that's 17 at this point is like, can we just do something else? He's like sick of Disney. So I have this sneaking suspicion that as an adult, he will probably not be a Disney person. Also, super chatty this morning. I am working on my winter capsule. So here is a sneak peek at one of the items in my winter capsule for this year. Now, if you've been following my capsule wardrobe videos, I had some real issues in the fall. I had to replace a bunch of basics. I ripped a pair of jeans and needed to replace them. I made poor choices, put things in the capsule that shouldn't have gone into the capsule because they were not really very seasonally appropriate. It just ended up being more expensive than I like it to be mid-season. Kind of the point is that it's set it and forget it. So you buy these items at the beginning of the season, reusing items you already have from prior capsules, and then you're done. You're not thinking about buying clothes. But that was not my experience during the fall. It just kept running into issues. So I'm challenging myself for winter to not buy anything new. I'm going to just go through the winter capsule from last year, as well as my fall capsule from this year, and this is actually something that was from my spring wardrobe. So I'm trying to just piece together a wardrobe for winter this year without going out and buying any new items. For me, that's something that sometimes I can find myself getting into a bit. I'll use, oh, it's a new season, so I need to go buy new things for my new capsule, and it's like totally defeating the entire purpose of having a capsule wardrobe. The point is that you have minimal items that you like, and you just set it and forget it. So I'm challenging myself to not buy anything new for this capsule and just be content with the items that I have. I replaced a bunch of basics, so we should, in theory, barring that I sit down on something and rip out the entire bottom of a pair of pants, we should be good to go. So I think it's gonna be my next video. I'll be sharing my capsule wardrobe for this winter. I feel like it's pretty dialed in, and it's going to go pretty well for me this season, much better than last season. So stick around if you like capsule wardrobe videos, because that will be coming up next. What else? My skin. I've talked about my skin in a ton of videos recently, and that it's been super problematic. I think that part of the issue that I've run into is I'm 35 years old and the only skincare routine I had was makeup wipes. I had some scrubs that I would use. I've shared skincare products on my channel before, but I didn't have a very disciplined routine. And I feel like now that I'm in my mid-30s, it's kind of time to dial that in a little bit and develop a skincare routine. I don't want to be 20 years from now thinking that I probably should have implemented something in my 30s and I didn't. So I've been watching a ton of Dr. Dre, Andrea, is that her name? I don't know. She's a YouTuber. She's a dermatologist that has a YouTube channel, and I like her content. So she posts a video every single day, which is also crazy. That's a lot of work, but she posts a video every day about skincare, and I just find her stuff to be really informative. I feel like I owe this girl a copay. She's a licensed board certified dermatologist that's just given out tons of free skincare information online. So really been enjoying that and have learned a ton about things I was using that I probably shouldn't be using, and I'll link her channel in the description box down below. Anyway, now that I've rambled on for 10 minutes about a plethora of things. So my skin, I'm trying not to wear makeup as much, and today I am just wearing tinted sunscreen, which is a new step in my routine. I always thought that because there was sunscreen in my moisturizer and sunscreen in my foundation, that was enough. Turns out, probably not. So I have tried to implement putting a tinted 30 SPF mineral sunscreen on every day, and then a lot of times I will do my makeup later in the day if I'm going to wear it at all, and we'll just put it over the top of the sunscreen. But I make sure to put the sunscreen on every morning and let it really set into my skin before doing makeup. The one that I have was really affordable. I found it on Amazon. I'll put that in the description box down below if that sunscreen is something that you're interested in taking a look at. But turns out you should be wearing sunscreen every day on your face, even in December. So going to drink my smoothie, finish my second cup of coffee, and I will show you what I am having for lunch. Just had groceries delivered, so I figured I would share the smallest grocery haul I've ever done on this channel. I am doing a trial of the Walmart grocery delivery program. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to keep it after the trial expires, just because Walmart doesn't have a lot of the things that we typically eat available, at least in my area. I used so much butter on Thanksgiving that I needed to replenish that. Kids are obsessed with hummus. I've said a million times they eat a ton of hummus. This was an Ibotta deal. I'm not affiliated with Ibotta at all. I just use it personally. I will put my link below. It's just a referral code. Everybody gets it when they sign up for Ibotta. But I think maybe you get $10 and I get $10. I don't know. They run different things all the time. That's what it was when I signed up. But this was $1.50 off on Ibotta, so that's why I went with this hummus. The Portland ketchup. I don't think this is available nationwide. They sell it at Costco, though, in my area. Portland, as many people know, is a city in Oregon, and this ketchup is so good. I love this ketchup, and it was really cheap to get it at Walmart. For dinner tonight, we're doing pasta, so I have a whole grain pasta. I'm going to be filming a 5-ingredient dinner video soon. I got a couple of items for that. It is this Ben's Original Wild Rice, cream of mushroom goes in it, cream of celery. I never buy things like this, but my husband's grandmother delivered a dinner to us when I was sick, and the recipe was so good. So I wanted to recreate that and share it with you guys. My kids all ate it, which is like a complete miracle. So I'm going to be making that, which, I mean, honestly, obviously these are not, despite the claim, they're not super healthy. But the kids, probably because I've never had them before, thought that they were delicious. I also oftentimes make my own cream of mushroom. I have a recipe on my channel showing how to make green bean casserole using, making my own cream of mushroom using fresh green beans. That video has like hardly any views, but honestly, it's probably my most requested recipe in my family. I always joke with my family that I filmed that video just so that every time they ask me for it, I could send them the video of how I make green bean casserole. So I'll link that below if you want to see. But making cream of mushroom from scratch is actually quite easy, but I took a shortcut and bought it at the store. Green beans also goes into that recipe. I love vodka sauce. I know that it's probably not, it's not the lowest calorie option when it comes to pasta sauces. I don't know, do they put cream in this? I think that vodka sauce has cream in it. It's delicious, and I'm going to be making that with the penne tonight for dinner. My husband requested peanuts, so I got him this giant vat of peanuts to snack on at night. See, I told you, big late night snacker. He wanted more peanuts to snack on at night. We're going to have a Caesar salad with dinner. They do have organic apples at my Walmart, which is nice. Kids, as I've mentioned 100 times, eat an apple every day. So we needed to refill that. We have 2 apples left. So that was not going to last till the end of the week. So I bought 2 more 2-pound bags of organic Honeycrisp apples. Honeycrisp are more expensive, but they really are better. This is for dinner tonight. Just this roasted garlic, onions and herbs, chicken sausage. I do not like meat inside of pasta dishes except for chicken sausage. That in my mind is different, but I don't like, you will never see me putting ground beef into a sauce that I'm going to eat. Now my family likes it, so sometimes I'll make it for them, but personally, I just do not like ground meat in pasta sauce, which I know is weird, but I do like chicken sausage. And then a thing of bubbly for my husband. I think that in total this was $35, and they don't charge, because of the trial, Walmart's not charging anything to deliver the groceries. You just tip the driver. So that was super convenient. And I think the minimum's $35. So this was exactly what I needed to be able to place that order and just have them deliver it to me. It is 11 o'clock and I am getting ready to do 30 minutes of yoga. That will be worth 2 fit points. I'll either do a Peloton yoga or just something I find on YouTube. I'm doing something slow flow though today. I am pretty sore and just want to do something that's kind of more stretchy for my workout today. This is my first 32-ounce bottle of water. We keep it in a hydro flask. I try to drink 2 of these every day. And I will get through the first one before lunch and then work on the second one throughout the day. Once you drink 60, I don't know if it's 62 or 64 ounces of water, you earn 1 point back on the new WW plan, which I was shooting towards drinking that much water anyway. So going to drink some water, do some yoga, and then after yoga, I'm going to have a snack before I have to go pick up my youngest son from school. It is 11:30 and I'm going to have this apple that I know that my kids will reject because it's bruised. I'm going to just cut out this side that's bruised and eat the rest of this apple. All right, this is my lunch today. I'm in my room. I've talked about this before. I don't talk about Weight Watchers points when my kids can hear me. I just don't think that exposing them to diet culture is beneficial for them. So wanted to talk about the points though and explain how it's working on my plan. This is the same apple. I got really distracted, didn't end up eating it, and then had to leave and go get my son from school, so I'm eating it for lunch. Carrots, so the apple's 0, carrots actually earn 1 point. Pickle is 0. I have some pepperoni and a light string cheese. It is 6 points for the pepperoni, 2 points for the cheese, and -1 for the carrot. So a total of a 7-point lunch. I'm going to be opening my advent calendar later, and I will share the advent calendars that I got for myself this year, what's in them, and I can also show what my kids, we love advent calendars in this house. So I will be breaking into those later, but for now I'm just going to sit down and eat some lunch. Here are our advent calendars. So my 8-year-old son, yeah buddy, has this fidget toy calendar.
I need to have something.
Honey, what's yours?
The car one.
Yeah, so we have, my 4-year-old has a car advent calendar. I will open this today. This is mine. I have the Godiva chocolate calendar. All the kids have a Lindt advent calendar with a variety of different chocolates. And then I have the David's tea. And then my husband's advent calendar is out here in the garage. He has 24 days of beer advent calendar. So he gets a random beer assortment every day leading up to Christmas, which I thought was pretty funny. This was at Target. I'll link all my advent calendars in the description box down below. Let me shut the fridge. I will link all my advent calendars in the description box down below. Obviously, by the time you're watching this, it's way past advent season, though that tea advent calendar came from David's Tea, and I wanted to order it last year. It's kind of expensive. I want to say it was $50. I think it was $50. But it has enough tea that you could probably drink a tea every day for 3 months. So you do get quite a bit. It's definitely more than one serving of tea in each pot. And I went way overboard. Obviously, having multiple advent calendars for everybody in the house is kind of crazy, but I was really excited about it this year. I felt like the last couple of years have been super weird, and I just wanted to do something a little bit over the top and fun this year for the kids and for myself. So I will go ahead and insert what my chocolate was today and also what my tea was today. All right, so first is the chocolate. So here's number 2. I ordered this off of Godiva's website. Open here. And you get a truffle every day. So there's this. It says on the back what the truffle is. So this is I think this is the milk chocolate ganache bliss. I'm not counting this. It's Christmas and I am not, how do you log this? 1 truffle? I'm not counting it. Next is the tea. Here we have, so look at the packaging of this. Isn't this just, this is so extra, but I'm here for it. I am so excited about this thing. Number 2, so right here, let's see. So it comes with these little tins. For comparison, I mean, there's a ton in here. It's hard to see on the video. The flavor, organic cream of Earl Grey. I love drinking tea in the afternoon. So yesterday, you can see this almost is still full, and I did have like a little pot of tea with this in the evening. This was Merry Mistletoe yesterday, which it had rose, mistletoe, cinnamon, clove. It was a variety. This is and then there's a description on the back. It tells you the caffeine level and a description. So this has black tea, natural cream of Earl Grey flavoring, cornflowers, organic marigolds, and it says that it's kosher. So I am going to brew up my tea, eat my chocolate, and that will be my little afternoon tea. So I'm just heating up the water in my electric kettle. I have this tiny, I think this is meant to be a gravy boat. It came from IKEA, but I just stick my tea in the bottom of it to steep, and I will pour the hot water in, let it steep for around 5 minutes, and then use my grandmother's little teacup and saucer to enjoy my afternoon tea and my chocolate. That water's getting kind of loud, but you can see I put a half tablespoon in this little pot, probably 10 ounces of water, and you can see there's a ton left in this pot. It will make multiple cups of tea. So I feel like it's a pretty good value for how long I'll be able to use this advent calendar. am going to prep dinner. We always eat dinner around 5 o'clock, and we are going to be watching the Harry Potter movie tonight. We always watch all 8, 7, 8, I don't remember how many there are. All the Harry Potter movies in the month of December. We're starting the first one tonight. Whole grain pasta is 0 points for me. I am going to have 1 of the roasted garlic sausages for 4 points, 3 points worth of sauce, which is, I think, a 1/4 cup. I'll have to double check, but I think it's a 1/4 cup of sauce. And then I will have 5 points worth of salad, but I will get some points back because of the lettuce. So going to 4, 6, 7. I think that it'll end up being about a 10-point dinner when all is said and done. I will go ahead and insert a picture of what my dish looked like tonight, and that is going to wrap up our video for today. It's actually getting kind of dark. If you are new to my channel and haven't done so already, you can subscribe by clicking on my face here. I always post 2 videos each week, and they are always related to homemaking. I shared I'm going to be talking about my capsule wardrobe, a ton of different content here on this channel that I think that most people could relate to at least something that I share. I'm going to include my entire playlist full of Weight Watchers videos here, as well as a video that YouTube thinks that you would enjoy down here. I hope you are all doing well. Bye!